We're here today at Doltone House newest venture, Doltone House Hyde Park. We're interviewing Stephen today. Stephen is a wedding executive for Doltone House. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you for joining us. Yeah. So talk to us about the new venture. This is a fabulous venue.
Yes, this is our latest venue in the venue collection. So we currently operate from 4 venues. It's our original venue down at Sylvania Waters. We have 2 venues in Piedmont, so Doltone House, Jones Bay Wharf, and also at Darling Island. And this venue here, Doltone House Hyde Park, is our latest and possibly even our greatest venue. Very unique space. We were lucky to acquire such a unique piece of Sydney's history. So we're located on Elizabeth Street on level 3 of the old Tattersalls Club.
So it's really exciting. This venue is completely different to, for instance, Darling Island.
Yes.
So what styling was put into this? What thought? I mean, how did you come up with this style?
Well, we wanted to do justice to the classic architecture of the building itself, and with the wonderful high ceilings and a lot of the natural features as you'll see in the main ballroom with the original fireplaces and the beautiful arched windows and the priceless view overlooking Hyde Park. We wanted a little bit of drama. We wanted to introduce something new, something fresh to the Sydney market, but also take into consideration the history of the site and the architecture as well. And
look, Doltone House is forever growing. What differentiates you from other venues out there?
I think over and above everything else, it's the non-tangible aspects of what we do. So we're here talking now about our wonderful venues and locations and sites, and they're what I refer to as our tangible aspects, the things that you can feel and touch and see. But I think what differentiates us from everybody else is the non-tangible aspects, the food, the service, our approach to weddings, our culture behind the whole wedding industry itself.
Sure, and that's so important for a bridal couple. So what advice would you give to couples out there trying to find a venue? It's very overwhelming for them. What advice would you give to them looking for a venue?
Okay. There's a lot of advice that you can pick up online and in publications, and there's the 5 do's or the 5 things, the top 5 list. I like to call it the don'ts, my 5 don'ts. And so, for example, don't necessarily rule out a venue based on availability alone. The date itself is only as relevant as the memories you create on the date. So
good advice.
And things like, don't necessarily rule out a venue based on the fact that you've attended an event at that particular venue. Because as we'll discuss, we take a very tailored approach to our wedding packages. So each and every wedding we do is unique. It's as unique as the couple that are getting married.
Sure.
So we're constantly reinventing what we do.
You've recently become a member of Weddings and Events of Australia, which is so exciting for us.
Well, firstly, it's wonderful to be a member.
Thank you.
Everyone's so time poor these days, so having a facility like this is just fantastic for the wedding market of Sydney. Where we see it benefiting our business is purely the association. So it's pooling together all of Sydney's premier suppliers and providers into funneling everybody into the one pool. So we're looking forward to facilitating the many inquiries that will be coming through and assisting the couples. Fantastic.
And what I love about Doltone House and what I see a lot with your couples, I love the fact that you can personalise a package. None of your weddings are the same.
That's right.
So that must be enormously busy for you to do that.
Yes, it is a more laborious approach to weddings from our side, but then I guess the way we look at it is there really is no other way. No 2 couples are the same. So how can you have the same wedding package for everybody? And by not having a generic approach, it means that we're able to tailor each and every single wedding package that we do. So it doesn't just become about budget or dates or numbers, but rather cultural influences, personal preferences, and all the different influences that will affect people's decision-making process.
And it's unique, and it's all about the quality, right?
Absolutely.
Great. Well, we've had fun talking with you today, we look really forward to working with you and definitely sending couples your way.
Likewise.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.